Dum. Wow, 369. Damn, they fine. Suck it to me one more time, get low. Woo, to the window, to the wall. To the wall. Live chat. Sup, Tony? Cody? Nope, you were second, sir. Tony beat you on my screen. Fast as hands in the PA. Farming simulator. It's back to being our Astragon Launch Simulator. It's weird. What's up, Jesse? How are you? Yeah, as soon as I hit that, he was just 1 second faster. He's like, click. Not today, Cody. Not today. That's what Tony would say if he talked. Not today, Junior. Not today. Save. Alright. Save. That's good to go. We gotta move those over. Oh, like so. Yeah. Very nice. And we gotta go in here like so. Oh, yeah. Alright. How is Fella today? Fella's good. Fella's very good. Very good. Just randomly farts out straw. What the heck? You hit that on pre-save and hit. And that's what someone... Oh, now he's talking real shit, Cody. He's like, I got an injured arm. And I was still first. What's your excuse? He's talking mad shit. Do. Why was the area in front of me harvested? I didn't back up, did I? You need to refuse your combine. Why? I refuse you, combine. You have been refusing. Oh, chat play. I'll get the popcorn. Get the popcorn. Instead of Devon get the tables, it's JT. Get the popcorn. Oh god, it's him. I think I got enough fuel to get me back over on the other side. I think. Everyone lock your doors, hide your coke, he'll drink it all. Ha! Joke's on him. I got cherry coke tonight. Not as good as cherry vanilla coke. But still damn good. Why don't we add cherry to everything? Cherry's so good. Cherry coke's my crack. Well, not today, Junior. I don't know why. It just hits different. Like I don't even like Pepsi, but cherry Pepsi. If I have to drink Pepsi, it's gotta be cherry Pepsi. Or the Pepsi Nitro, the vanilla Pepsi Nitro. Those things were delicious. I don't even know if they have those anymore. Those things were delicious. Lesson of the day, don't smash fingers. Okay. I feel like that was a lesson everyone should have known already. Like, don't smash your fingers. I don't know. I thought we all learned that when we were toddlers. I'd rather drink battery acid than anything Pepsi. Yeah, but Taco Bell is the only thing with Pepsi, and you can only get Baja Blast so much before you start. You're like, ah. Like, Baja Blast is the only. That and Code Red are the only two Mountain Dews I'll drink. Okay, that's a lie. I won't drink regular Mountain Dew, but there's a lot of good flavors of Mountain Dew I'll drink. But they only have Baja Blast and regular Mountain Dew. Well, now they got a new one. It's like pomegranate Mountain Dew or something. Anyway, getting off topic here. Taco Bell does not have Coke. Taco Bell has Pepsi. So, when I go to Taco Bell, I gotta get Pepsi or Baja Blast. So, luckily, they have cherry Pepsi. That's the only time I really drink Pepsi. My dumbass did it and it hurts. Well, you learned today not to do that. It's not a smart idea. Ours has, yeah, it's what? The Midnight Baja. It's like pomegranate flavor or something. It's purple. Which I'll give it, because if it's anything like their pomegranate tea, whatever that tea was pretty good. It just had that weird aftertaste to it, but the flavor of it was really good. So I'm willing to give it a try. But regular Mountain Dew, I can't do. I can't do that anymore. I have a question about the Silverado 3500 with a fifth wheel attachment. I have a question about the Silverado 3500 with a fifth wheel attachment. Okay, what's your question? And there are so many Chevy 3500s out there. You expect me to know which one you're talking about, sir? You gotta be a little bit more specific than that. Code Red, not bad. Yeah, Code Red is pretty good. It's weird that they just recently dropped all the, because like for the longest time their branding was like gaming, like had like a bunch of like gaming sort of tech or images on it, and they just dropped that and just went to pretty much just cherry Mountain Dew. I don't know if you've seen it recently. All their graphics is just now cherries. It's just cherry Mountain Dew, which we all knew that's what it was, but for the longest time they didn't have that in their branding. Now it's just right out there. I guess too many people didn't realize. Oh, I dig some Livewire back in the day, back when it first came out. And what was the purple one? Midnight Mountain Dew or something like that, or Pitch Black. It was Pitch Black Mountain Dew, or Mountain Dew Pitch Black. That was really, really good. The summer ones are really good as well. My guilty pleasure when it comes to sodas was back in the day. I don't know if anybody else remembers this. Anybody else remember the coffee Mountain Dew, or Mountain Dew, coffee Pepsi? That was my guilty, like that's the one that everybody, every time I say it, wrinkles their nose up, but I really, really liked it. That was, I don't know why. But it was really good. Blizzard Silver 3500, 10-speed automatic. Hell if I know, man. Have I done that mod spotlight on that? I don't think so. Have I? I think I've done the knockoff. The knockoff CV. The 6500. Oh, maybe I did do this one. I think, what? No, did I? I don't remember if I've done this one or not. It should pull anything, though. I don't. It's a weird question. I didn't drink Midnight Baja before. It wasn't Midnight Baja. The new one's Midnight Baja. There was an old purple one. It was Mountain Dew Pitch Black. It was like a dark purple. That was really good. My dirty secret is I love bark fruit beer. I'm a mug guy. I like mug a lot. I need a good map for FS. Small map, big map. All right, hear me out. Has anyone done this before? A cherry root beer. Or is that going too far? Any, sir? Alma, Missouri is really nice. I like that one a lot. What was the one that Farmville? I think Farmville just got an update. That's a good one. Farmville, North Carolina. And there's another one that the same mod, this DR modding did for Iowa. Their maps are really good. Excuse me. Now you're gonna make me look it up. Jesus, Pete. Itch.io. Way down yonder on Chattahoochee. It gets hotter than Hoochie's Coochie. That's nasty. Or whatever Alan Jackson said. Oh my god, they have a Blackstone Grill prefab out. Barbecue food trailer? Why am I not seeing it in my itch feed? Hello. Do I not follow him? Nice.
Yeah.
I don't follow him. Okay, Carroll, Iowa. Carroll, Carroll, Iowa. I don't think it's out yet. No, it's not currently available, but it looks really, really nice. It's Farmville, North Carolina. It's a nice one. Monteith, I think is how it's pronounced. Monteith, Iowa. That's a nice one. And like Alma, Missouri, I said Alma, Missouri is a good one. Those are just some suggestions. There's a company, a little town down the road from me that makes homemade soda pop. And they do homemade cherry root beer. It's actually pretty good. Nice. There's a 16 times map out. Who? Oh yeah, Judith Plains, Montana. I think that by far is my favorite one. But there's 16 times map out. Like, why do you need something bigger than 16 times? Like, that is massive. What do you want, like a 32 times map? Yeah, if I had to pick my favorite map so far for 25, this Judith Plains, Montana. I can't believe I completely forgot about that one. Hope someone makes it 84 times map. You know how many computers would crash because of that? Like, gee, can you imagine? Can you just imagine? Just think about it. I don't think it would be 64 either. It would be because it would go in blocks. So next up from 16 would be 32, and then up from 32 would be 64, and then up from 64 would be 128. So there would be no 84 times map. It would go from 64 right to 128. Good God, that's massive. Oh my God. Oh, way down yonder on Chattahoochee. That was so quick I didn't even get to take a drink. As soon as I put the bottle to my lips, I was like, ha, we're moving again. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. What? Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Yeah. I don't think we had the storage for something that large. I mean, if they don't add a bunch of stuff into it, I mean, it might be a couple 100 gigs, but you know, there's room. You got room. You got room. You got room. It's fine. I noticed the map sizes in 25 has been a lot smaller. There was some that were like 900 gigs alone, almost a terabyte alone, back in 22. Not terabyte. Was it terabyte? No, it was almost 100 gigs. No, definitely over 100 gigs. No. Okay, I am losing my mind. 100 megabytes was like it's almost a gig by themselves. 900 megabytes. Sorry. It's all a game I'm like, oh good lord. Is there hookers? Have you ever tried testing any of the Roughneck Mine Crew stuff? Yeah. We have their this Ford here is theirs with the service bed. Oh no, yeah, the Ford is theirs because they released the Lizard version, and on their itch.io page they have this, and this truck is just freaking sick. I get that it's a Ford, so can't be that sick, but this bed, the fact that I can put my chainsaw in it, oh, that's next level. That's what all service beds should be like going forward. I get that I have an issue, and when I see this, I can put my chainsaw in something. It blows my mind. So, like, fully on board, being able to have something to put my chainsaw in. Look up Road King on Steam when you get a chance. Is that new truck simulator with tornadoes or whatever? I'm a Road King. Oh, Road Kings. Yeah, it's by the same people who did Mud Runner, which I don't have the greatest opinions of the people who did Mud Runner. So we'll see. We'll see about that. Because, like, SnowRunner was cool for all of like a blink of an eye, and then it got redundant, just like freaking spin tires. And then I'm sorry, but this new one, I have not. It doesn't do anything for me either. The roadcraft is like, I thought we were supposed to be building roads, but instead we're like having to drag stuff from point A to point B, and it's just like, eh. So, I mean, we'll see how this turns out, but I don't have high hopes for it at all. At all. You two quiet motherfuckers.
Well, you wasn't saying nothing, so I didn't know if you were busy.
I'm just running my mouth.
Need a drink soon, man?
That was pretty lame. I'm a roller.
Okay, that's the first thing that came to my head, so.
I was just thinking, I'd stop and think, should I say that? Would that make sense? Just saying. I'm a road car. Now I got that song stuck in my head. What are your thoughts on the game Road Kings?
What the hell's that?
It's a new trucking simulator by the same people who made Roadcraft, spin tires, and all that.
They just came out with Roadcraft.
Yeah, they're coming. At Gamescom they announced Road Kings, which is a trucking simulator that has like tornadoes and stuff in it.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Sounds dumb.
That's why I said I don't, because JT brought it up, and I was like, I don't have high hope for it. Like,
yeah,
their other games has not impressed me much, but we'll see.
It's the same. Like, they haven't done anything different from SnowRunner. Essentially. It's just been the same thing.
That's what this pretty much is, except you're just going to be... It's a straight-up trucking simulator. So you're still delivering things from point A to point B.
Where they missed out on that is they should have done, like, the Australian Outback truckers.
I have no brain cells.
That, like, have to go from, like, south to north before, like, the monsoon season hits, and because they don't have paved roads, so it's all, like, dirt and clay. And they have to haul these, like... What is it, like, it's like 10 or 12 trailers all connected to each other, all janky, through like a narrow path, and they got to get there to the remote villages before like the rainy season. I guess, like, you ever seen that show?
No. I've seen Ice Road Truckers though.
No, you gotta watch this show, because like if they're doing a trucking show or a trucking game, they definitely missed out.
What's up, Aldo? How are you? What's up, Chad the Lad? How are you? I have an Australian trucking game in development. Good day, mate.
Outback Truckers is the name of the series.
Just get reposted it once in a while.
It's you can watch it on where to watch. Prime Video, Tubi, and the Roku channel.
You said
definitely, definitely worth watching. It'll become probably your favorite, because these guys are like, oh, like rats that blew a tire out. They're all gonna do. There's crocs out here.
I got all the time in the world now.
All of their trucks are like piecemealed together with just like random shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And that's
I mean,
what
they
they're
do have some
depending-
really nice. They have some really nice trucks, but with like they have to bush fix everything. And so they just like they basically take whatever trailer that someone gives them to transport and just like tax it on the back of whatever they're bringing over there. So it just becomes like a longer trail of shit that they're hauling with them.
Now that
Pretty
I think
good.
of it, I can't think of the name of the map I'm using right
It's a
now.
serious thing. It's not like
Now you
it's a
think of it.
legitimate operation. Like I wouldn't do it. But they should have done that.
JT says there's a game in the works. Australian trucking game in development. JT watches it all the time.
Yeah. Well, it's not. I don't think it's still on.
I got all the time in the world now that I can't watch my goddamn pay-per-views anymore.
Why?
Because WWE's shady ass.
Oh.
Yeah, they switched over to ESPN.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, you can continue to watch your pay-per-views
Dude,
on
I fully
Peacock.
don't understand what happened.
Well, here I'm going to explain it to you. They're like, oh, you can continue to watch your pay-per-views till the end of 2020 or 2025. Start in 2026, all pay-per-views will air on ESPN. So it's like, all right, cool. So this doesn't affect me till next year. And then they announced that the reason they created all these pay-per-views this past year is so they could speed through their contract quicker. Because now with the one that's later this month, they have fulfilled their quota. And now they can start streaming on ESPN. So basically, hey, you got until the end of the year. The end of the year is September to them. So fuck these $30 a month just to watch the pay-per-views when I didn't have to pay anything because of Peacock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yep, that's what I said. Unless I can get some because there's if you have ESPN a part of your TV package right now, it's only a couple of them. But if you have it part of your TV package, they're going to make it so you can access it.
There's a combo or something.
Yeah, you can get it for $30 a month starting out with ESPN, Disney Plus, and Hulu. But Hulu's going away, and then after that, it's going to be like $45 a month, I think.
Why is it going away?
Because
disappearing.
They've integrated pretty much the entire Hulu library into Disney Plus, so they're just gonna have it all on Disney Plus now. Until they do another HBO Max bullshit, which pisses me off too. They put all the Discovery stuff on HBO Max and just call it Max, and then they split the two companies up again, and now everything on Disney's or Discovery's going back to Discovery Plus, and HBO Max is now HBO Max again. It's just like, what the?
That's stupid.
Yeah. Beyond
Hey,
stupid.
as long as they get an extra penny, who cares?
Well, like, so we like have Disney Plus right now, like vicariously through my sister-in-law, and but, like it has ESPN and Hulu on it.
ESPN
too?
Plus. ESPN Plus and the new ESPN app are two totally different things. Well,
Really?
no, not two totally. So now ESPN Plus is going to be the entry level. So you have ESPN total package or something, which is the $30 a month, which you have to watch pay-per-views, and then they're going to have the light version, which is $12, which includes everything on ESPN Plus.
I still don't understand.
Yeah, no,
Like-
it's beyond mind-boggling.
So essentially, what's going to happen, and like I called this like 10 years ago, is like everyone jumped on the streaming platform thing, and then of course what happens, because this is America, is like the big companies fight over like who can have the the most streaming things to get the most market share. And they do that, and then they start jacking up the prices because that's what America does.
Yeah, you want to know the
And
real.
all of a sudden, if you want to watch everything that you want to watch, it becomes the exact same price as cable.
So just
Yep.
take wrestling for example. Just WWE alone. Now we're not even talking about AEW. We're talking about WWE alone. Monday night, you have to have Netflix to watch Monday Night Raw. Wednesday night, you have NXT, which you have to have CW, which CW can watch for free on their website. Like, you don't have to have a cable subscription to watch it like the next day.
For now.
Yeah, for now. So you have to have CW to watch that. Friday, you have to have USA Network, so you have to have a TV subscription to watch that. So Friday night, your Saturday night main event, you either have to have Peacock or MSNBC, I believe, to watch that. And then your pay-per-views, you have to have Peacock or now ESPN to watch them. Whereas if you live over in the UK, you only need Netflix. You just pay Netflix and you get access to all that. And I'm like, why do Americans get boned on this? Same way with football. They can watch every football game over there, like American football game, with one subscription. They don't have to worry about, like, to watch all the Ravens games this year, I have to have like 3 or 4 subscriptions to watch them, or cable TV.
Well, no, not even, because some of them are on Prime. So.
Yeah. So I like a
Just no
subscription or cable TV to watch all of them. Luckily, we have Walmart Plus, so we get Paramount Plus for free.
Yeah, but
And
that
I
might
get
go away
P-
soon.
Well, not right now. As long as you have a Walmart Plus subscription, you have when they decide to change it, yeah. But
yeah, that's me. And who
getting
knows
a
how long.
blowback like Comcast did, they'll re-up it. Because I had to create a whole new account because even though I had Peacock Premium or whatever before, Comcast reinstituted it, and they won't let you put it on your old account. You have to create a new account. So I had to create a whole new account to get
What? I didn't have
Peacock
to do
Premium
that.
back. I did. Or I should say my wife did. Because you couldn't put it on an existing account. It had to be a new account. I was just like, why? Why? You're paying for it anyway. Why do I have to create a new account for that? So
Because
stupid.
now they don't even have Peacock. It's either Peacock Plus or Premium. I mean, luckily,
no,
that's
sorry.
not good with
Peacock,
Comcast,
I
but
went
still.
Premium, and I think it's like Peacock Premium Plus is the.
Dynamite's on
Yeah,
Wednesday.
like, just keep adding pluses to everything. I mean, you can only go so far without.
I just remember back in the day, I paid $8 a month and got my shit delivered to me in the mail. I miss those days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now you can't even go to like a big store and you can find DVDs because that's not a thing anymore.
Yeah, they're doing away with all of that. It's wild. Like, what happens if the internet cuts out? Like, what are we gonna do for?
Exactly.
I held on to all my DVDs, and if there's a show I really like, I pick it up on DVD, like the entire series, just in case like there's one day where the internet goes out and I have nothing to do, I can just watch something at least. It's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, all the Brits are like, just get a VPN. You could watch all wrestling on Netflix if you just get a VPN. Yeah, until Netflix finds out you're using a VPN and bans your account.
Really?
Yep, they can. If they find out you're using a VPN to circumvent like regional things, you can get your account banned. completely blows.
They're just not ruin for themselves. I mean, it won't be a thing anymore. And
Yeah, because we're getting to the point where it's cheaper just to get cable back.
sadly, yes, it is. Especially
That's
once
what
you're
I'm thinking about.
grandfathered in.
Doing Xfinity has this Xfinity Now thing where you get like 120 channels plus you
Channels,
get
it's like streaming only.
yeah, and you can get Netflix and Apple Plus included into it for like $30 a month. So if they give an option to add ESPN and all that, that's what I'm about to do.
Well, then it'll be like $60 a month.
Yeah, it'd probably be like 40, 45. But then I can cancel my Netflix subscription and get Netflix through that. Plus, get TV channels. And
Justify it how you want.
well, I mean,
It's all gonna be the same. At this point, just like pick your poison.
I'm a sucker for a bundle. So if I can get all of it bundled for the same price with extras, I'm on board. This is what I was doing. I had for the longest time we had excuse me, HBO Max Max, Hulu, and Disney Plus.
Well, it's HBO Max again.
Yeah, but back when the bundle was out, it was the bundle's still available, but it's back to HBO Max. But back when we had it, it was Max. So like I was in heaven. Like I had the Hulu for the next day stuff. Then I had like all the Discovery content on Max and AEW wrestling. I was in heaven. And then they took away all the Discovery shows, and I'm like, this shit ain't worth it anymore. I love me some guys' grocery games. Might have to start that back up though soon because House of Dragon Season 2 should be coming out sometime soon. Definitely not getting it for the freaking Harry Potter series.
Nah. I don't think so.
Yeah, no, as I was saying, I'm definitely not doing that.
I will say though, like I went from cable over to YouTube TV, and outside of not being able to watch Red Sox games, I have no regrets. It's way better.
Yeah, but how much does that set you back a month?
It's like $80 or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. I mean, but the only other thing I pay it for on a monthly basis, I guess, is Netflix now. I kept getting booted off my parents' account for like there are too many devices connected, and I was like, I was down to my iPad, and that was it. Like you couldn't watch it on the TV. I couldn't
cast that shit.
Use it. It wasn't working very well.
Oh.
And
did chat freeze or is no one talking?
Plus, it's only like my iPad. And I don't know, it just became a whole thing. So I was like, and like once in a while, like there's occasionally like a show that my wife wants to watch, and she'll be like, "Oh, like, I don't know how to set it up to like cast. Can you do that?" And it'd be like, "Well, I'm gaming," so it's just like, you know what? We're just gonna get our own.
Not right now. I'm in multiplayer. I can't pause the game.
Yeah. But I mean, like, listen, I watch it enough, and like sometimes I'll just like, I don't know, like log in on like my desktop and watch it on a screen while I'm gaming, or if if I'm working,
That's what I do.
I'll have it up. But when I was limited to like just my iPad, it just kind of got annoying for everything. And I'm like, it's a matter of time before this gets kicked off too. All I need is like my mom to, I don't know, get some new device or like log in on something, and then mine's gonna get booted too. So I gotta do that. So YouTube TV and Netflix, and then like through various family, HBO and Disney Plus and Prime.
Well, we have Prime, so we get Prime.
Right. So like we're covered. Like the only thing that I don't have is I guess Paramount and I don't know. Oh, and Apple. I guess I don't have that.
We had Apple for a little bit, but there's not really a ton to watch on Apple.
There's some
Too.
Apple shows
So-
that I'm interested in watching, but
As long as I keep track of like what shows are coming out and if they're good or not, then I'll do like a free trial, because I still will go back and watch Ted Lasso. I love Ted Lasso, but I haven't watched it in quite some time because we don't have it anymore. But the new season of Severance came out a little while back, and I haven't seen that.
Oh, isn't that
Watch
one
it.
you told me to watch?
Well, I don't think you'd like it.
Oh, okay. Let's see how it is. I'm binging Better Call Saul now. I finished Breaking Bad and I watched El Camino.
Yeah, Better Call Saul is pretty good. I
Yeah.
actually haven't finished it because I got to like one section of it, and I think it's like between one of the two seasons. I think it's like between season 2 and 3 or 3 and 4, where I kept having to go back and be like, I missed something because this doesn't make sense. Like the start of this new season doesn't make sense. So I'd watch like the last episode from the prior season, and I was like, well, that still doesn't give me enough context. So I just need to like rewatch the whole thing,
I think I'm in season 2.
but actually
I don't
pay
remember.
attention to it. And I have a hard time with like depending on what it is, like the hour-long shows. Because like for Better Call Saul, there's at least a couple episodes per season where just nothing happens. There's nothing like plot related or like not plot, like storyline driving episodes. What season did you say you were in?
I think I'm in the second season.
It's
Well,
like
it might
his
still be in the
brother.
first one. It's where he's just. The last thing I remember was he had that lawsuit against the retirement home, and he took it to his brother. And his brother says he's got something here, and they told him to use his brother's law firm. And they found out his brother didn't want him as the law in the law firm or as a lawyer in the law firm. So
Yeah,
he
right.
was
So you're on like
using-
the second season.
yeah, he was using the other guy to turn him down.
Yep. All right. So you're at least the second season. So like, so you know his brother's just kind of a whack job.
Oh, 100%.
All right. But there's a couple episodes involving him during that season where there's just like nothing happens. And I don't know. So I just kind of zone out.
You stole your neighbor's newspaper? No, I didn't steal it. That's a $5 bill. Did they agree to sell it to you? No. And they totally ruined the ending by doing that whole El Camino movie. That shit was whack.
I told you.
And the fact that it was like, what was it, like 6 years after the series ended, so everybody got fat.
Yeah.
And they were trying to act like it's the same day. Especially the, was it Todd? Was his name Todd? That guy got ballooned, and they were like trying to make it seem like it was the same
dude.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is bad. And then the story was kind of like
Awful.
Yeah.
It wasn't good. It really wasn't good. I don't think it. This is very like critically acclaimed, you know.
Yeah, that was definitely a quick money grab.
Yeah, it was the big thing because they had been inactive for 5 or 6 years or something like that. So
yeah, it was bad.
I think it's just like the sad, like stepchild, the ugly stepsister.
You're my stepsister. You're my stepsister. Oh no, it's just you're my sister. That's right. Joe Dierte. How long before we get a sequel to that? That's what I want to know.
To what?
Joe Dirt.
Never saw it.
You never saw Joe Dirt?
No desire.
Oh, poor Kickin' Wing.
Nope.
Actually, I think they did do a sequel, but it didn't have like the original cast in it.
Right. I was gonna say I'm like 90% sure there's a Joe Dirt 2.
Yeah, I think there is, but it doesn't have the original cast, or if it does.
Still
it's just
counts.
David Spade.
Still counts.
I don't know. Does Dumb and Dumberer or whatever that one was count?
I mean, you have to count it, yes, but it's technically not a sequel. I believe it's a prequel.
Okay, but it's same deal.
You bring up a good point here, because it's like it's none of the same cast. Is it even the same production company? And if the only thing that's the same is that they just got the rights to do it, then I would say no.
I'm old. That's from 2001.
Dumb and Dumber.
Oh no, Joe Dirt.
Oh, the original? Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, Joe Dirt came out. Joe Dirt 2 Beautiful Loser came out in 2015, and it had David Spade in it. So yeah, that is a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
It was on Crackle. It didn't even get like a theatrical release or like it's on Crackle. Crackle is free, isn't it?
I think so.
All right, Dumb and Dumber. That's from 1994. Fuck, I'm old.
It still holds up though.
It does.
I watched it a couple weeks ago. It was on TV, and I was like, "Yeah, you know what? Fuck it." Yeah, I have it on. Oh man.
Aha. Okay.
You say, "Damn, I'm old." I'm gonna say I have it on VHS.
I think we did too. I don't have it anymore, but so it says in 2003, a prequel was theatrically released entitled Dumb and Dumber When Harry Met Lloyd. The film featured a cast and crew different from the previous film, and the Farley brothers had no involvement in the film's production.
Okay, so I wouldn't call that. I call it a spoof. I don't think you can count that as anything, which is why they like came back and did Dumb and Dumber 2.
Yeah, so yeah, totally different.
No, but that was actually a pretty quick example from you. So
I just remember that movie because he's shit everywhere. There's shit everywhere.
yeah, I
Bob
didn't see it.
Saget. Oh, you didn't see that?
I've seen that clip.
Oh.
I have not seen the movie because I refused to see the movie. And yes, I get labeled as grumpy and just a bitter old man. But there's a reason. And it's because at the end of the day, that movie was trash.
It was.
To the point where they came out and actually, like I said, did an actual Dumb and Dumber 2. I'm sure they sat there and been like, that can't be the end of the legacy, even though it has nothing to do with us.
Literally the only memorable thing was that in the short bus, where the bus was so short. He was like, "We're all cool because no matter where we sit, we're in the back of the bus." That was quoted a lot. And then the shit everywhere. And then the end of the movie, he has another.
I remember the shit everywhere.
He had
Bob
another
Saget.
chocolate bar, and Bob Saget's driving the car and hits him, and just melted chocolate smears all over the windshield. He did it again! That's the only thing I remember about that movie. I watched it because I was such a huge Dumb and Dumber fan that I was like, I'm going to watch this. And then I was like,
Hey,
what
I
the
was too.
was that?
For the record, I was too. I just saw that it wasn't going to be anyone.
Oh, my net must have just freaked out because I dropped
Yeah,
connection.
your stream dropped.
It should be back up now. It's in the green.
Yeah, you back up.
My internet must have had a do moment. Ever since they come in, okay, so you ready for this? This whole fiasco? All right,
It's always a fiasco with you.
dude. This place never ceases to amaze me. So, February, when my dishwasher wasn't working, the electrician showed up because they had to swap out the internet boxes that were in the ceiling. Okay, so that at that point he informs me that the box that was hanging in our ceiling was just a dummy box. It was just a metal box that did nothing, and he had to put the proper internet box in. I was like, all right, cool. So he's here for like maybe a half an hour, and he
The fuck's an internet box?
I guess it's I don't know if we're supposed to have a password for it or what, but they're providing internet to all the units, which
For free?
yeah, which doesn't mean jack
Wait.
shit to me because it's going to be shitty internet.
Especially if there's
So you can override their internet?
You can use their internet, yeah. It's an
No, you can override it?
What do you mean by override it?
Well, if they're providing you a source of internet, but you have your own internet, you should only have one line into your house for internet.
Yeah,
So you'd have to override theirs.
Yeah, that's what he did.
okay, so the way it is,
The box.
I think it's just a booster maybe, like a I don't know. I don't know. We haven't got any information on it other than. Let me finish explaining this. All right. So he
Please
takes
do.
the dummy box
I don't
out,
think so.
and then he pulls the cable out, and he cuts it way back, like
Sounds like a scam.
way back. And I was just like, I don't know about that. And then he tried to drill into a blank cover, cracked and everything. And then he was like, yeah. So I don't have what I need to finish this job. So I'll come back tomorrow or next week. And I was like, all right, cool. That was in February. No one showed up until Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
So August. All right. So they knock on the door like, hey, we need to check your box just to make sure it's working. I was like, well, I've gone to the office lady like 3 times now and told her that they never actually put the box in. I was like, the guy came in. He said he didn't have the tools to finish the job and he left. That was in February and he has not been back since. Like, oh, well, let's look at it. So they come in and they're like, yeah, he didn't. There's no box there. So we gotta go get a box. So the one guy goes out, gets the box. The other guy gets up there and he's just like, oh. And then the other guy, the older guy, which is probably the guy in charge, comes in and he's like, what's the issue? He goes, I'm gonna need another end because he cut the end off this, and I kept it. I kept what the guy cut off because he left it on the island. So I was like, yeah, this is what he cut off right here. And he's like, oh my God, what, why? Come to find out, he had, when he was drilling into it, he nicked the cable somehow and he didn't know how to fix it. So he just cut the damn thing off, put a blank cover over it, and I guess hoped everybody would forget about it because this guy now got fired. The guy that did it back in February, he got fired according to these two that came in because he had screwed up so much. So
I have a question.
For 3 hours, 3 hours, these two had to add an extension to this thing and try to get this thing up there. And ever since then, our internet has been acting absolutely wonky. So.
So. I think I'm just overall confused as to like what is this? Shut up, Brandon. All right,
They gave you the people who own
more stressful weeks
housing
of my
gave
life.
them good internet for free, right, Phoenix? Is that what you said?
So when we moved in, we asked about it, and she said that eventually will be free internet for everyone to use, and there is now a free, open network.
So is it a shared IP address?
I don't know because when the guy,
God, I'd be looking up all kinds of awful things and just pinning it on my neighbors.
oh Jesus. Anyway,
Well, it should be
so
individual to one.
when the electrician came in, he goes, I don't know if they're going to give you like a login, a password for this or not. He said, but we're just installing it. So I don't know.
But if you're not using it, what do you care?
Yeah, that's why I told he asked, he goes,
Why are you even talking to the office lady about it?
because I didn't want them to say that I took it down or something because we kept getting letters about these people were supposed to come testing it. And I was like, hey, they kind of can't test it if I don't have one. I was like, so I've come to you before and told you that he never came back to install it. So I'm just letting you know again that we do not have one. And
Right. But so is it like, okay, so in addition to said free Wi-Fi, which is a box on the outside of the units that is meant for everyone, you also have a separate like you have a coax
yeah,
in your house. All right, so and that's separate from said network that they have.
yeah.
Okay.
So Comcast came out and installed mine.
All right.
He went
I
in.
thought that it was like this is just like the one like Comcast thing, and then from that there'd be the various cables going to the apartments for, or the condos for their like coax.
You know what? Now you say
Jack.
that, I wonder if the Ethernet cables they have throughout the apartment is connected to the internet. I should probably try that out.
Oh, and you should ask them what they used for the Ethernet cable.
But he was like, because they're like, we
If
don't
you're using a
have.
standard industrial one. It's going to be garbage because I'm pretty sure they're still using like. I'm pretty sure they're still using like Cat 5.
Oh, I have no clue. But whatever it is, it's internet or it's Xfinity because Xfinity's come out here and worked on it. So.
Well,
But-
yeah, not like you have too many options.
I don't know if that's just a booster, the boost, because right after Xfinity
Well-
came in, there was a open Wi-Fi network with my with the name of the apartment complex on it. So I don't know if that's just a booster to boost that strength of that connection, or if that is an actual
way-
private one.
So
Because there's like
with a booster, you still need to connect to the Wi-Fi, and you still need to have the password for whatever the Wi-Fi network is, even if it's a boost. So it'll just kind of say like, so we had one, and it would be like our Wi-Fi name, and then in parentheses like EXT, and that was like the booster one, but you still needed to have the password for it. Maybe it's different. I don't know, when you don't have a password protected Wi-Fi to begin with.
I mean, it'd be like any other business. You have your main central line,
So, like-
and then it gets diverted.
Every business has a Wi-Fi password at some point, unless you're at like, I don't know, like a grocery store or something like that. But if you go to like a restaurant or like I don't know, most places that you go to that like may not have good cell reception. So like I go to a lot of breweries and they just have it plastered everywhere. Like the Wi-Fi password is this. So it seems like most places have their stuff password protected.
He probably just has a booster to go the rest of the way because aren't you like the middle of the thing or something?
Well, no. So what they would have is cables split off that would go to a general Wi-Fi like router thing that's centrally located or located somewhere in that building, and then they would put boosters in around if needed. Well, they would usually be hardwired unless they
Yeah.
cheaped out.
every single unit has one hardwired in of these boxes. But here, I'll post an owner room.
So it's okay.
Oh. So they have a server
feeling.
somewhere theoretically with, and it divides it out from there to
So
each
the one I'm
building.
connected to on my phone, that's our Wi-Fi. This CBCI whatever I have like
Yeah.
full strength to. I don't know if that's it or what. And then
Well,
the
you
one
have-
the one that says apartments, that's the apartment one, which I also have. No, I don't have full strength to. So it's got to be the CBCI one. If I'm
No,
not.
you have full strength to the apartments one.
Oh, I do. Okay, so I have full strength to both CBCI ones.
So maybe it's just like a just in case, or it could be a separate Wi-Fi for security cameras.
Which they have now added all in. It's got
That's probably what it is.
it's got certain people freaking out, but yeah, there is
That's what it is then. 100%.
Let me look it
I
up.
wonder if they hardline or wire these cameras. I assume.
Well, no, because they still have to relay back to the main office, and that's what the Wi-Fi is. So that's probably why they have the boosters to boost the signal from that base thing to the main office.
Okay, it says
Oh,
in the
you just dropped
context
it
of
in for a
Wi-Fi,
second.
CBCI is often associated with Comcast Business Internet and refers to the default network names SSIDs assigned to their business wireless gateways. These networks typically appear as CBCI XXX 2.4 or 2 for 2.4 gigahertz and 5 for 5 gigahertz, where XXX represents the unique identifier.
Yeah, but it has to be for something else. So it can be business class because it was like cheaper for them to just get business because it's technically a business.
Yeah.
So my guess is that they named the one that is free for everybody, like the apartments one. And then the other ones are added in for the security cameras, and they just didn't bother to name them because they don't need the names of them.
Could be.
And nobody else can access them because those are password protected. So I bet that's what that is.
If they didn't have such a rough time getting that damn box to stay put up there, I'd just pull it down and see if there's any information on the back. But
Well, I had
hard?
my Verizon DSL box sitting in this room for, I called them in, I think like December. And they're like, "Oh, you a Verizon customer?" And I was like, "No." And they're like, "Okay." And then months passed, and I called again, and I gave them my ticket number. They're like, "Oh yeah, it's been handed off to like the local territory manager, and they'll get out there." And like 3 months passed, and then one day, like I had forgotten about it. I was just like living with it, and one day I just see like a car parked out in my driveway. And I came home from work, and I see like a guy in the backyard, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm here to like remove your DSL box." And I was like, "Oh, okay. I forgot about that. That was like 6 months ago." It's like, but it did.
Tell me 6 months ago.
What?
Did you tell me it was 6 months ago?
Yeah, I did. I was like, dude, I was not expecting this, so I was like, sorry, because I was like pretty defensive. I was just like, what are you doing here? I was like, sorry, I came off as like defensive. Just like no one told me that anyone was going to be coming by. They said that I would get like a text message with like an update if someone was going to be showing up. So I just kind of wrote this off. I was going to rip it out of the wall myself. He's like, "Oh yeah, I don't know. I was just told to do this today, so I'm doing that." And I was like, "Could you please just one thing I need to know?" I was like, "I just need to know when this is from." And he was like, yeah, this internet DSL one is from 2004." And I was like, "Okay, so that's like right, I think around the time when they got rid of like the dial-up."
RIP. They're finally ending
Yeah.
AOL dial-up.
Which
Like, who was
they
still
just-
using it?
Well, no, they just last week they said that they're moonlighting it. They're getting rid of dial-up.
That's what I'm saying.
Although-
Who's still using it?
1% of the population. Think about that.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
1% of the population was still using AOL dial-up. Like the discs. Remember I used to put the AOL disc in?
Yep. You know how
And
many
you could-
people when I was
You could get the
working?
disc that had like hours on it, so you could like get the disc and it was good for like a few hours of internet.
Yeah. You'd be surprised how many people, when I was working at Walmart in 2012, was still asking for those things.
Oh, yeah, I'm not surprised. Dude, we were working in like similar areas around the same time, like well aware.
All right, that link is.
I'd just be like, "Ma'am, we don't sell those. You can actually, if you want to go over to like the phone section of, they actually have we were giving away at Best Buy. We were giving away for free at that point." It's a Wi-Fi. That's not even a range extender. We have those. Curiously, what I was going to say is like around my building, because I'm curious, because I have my phone connected to my company's Wi-Fi. It's like employee Wi-Fi, and I was wondering what the range was, because where my new job is, I park a lot closer to the building, so it's like, oh, I wonder if I get Wi-Fi from my truck. Not like it matters. I'm just curious, because usually I'm like walking out to my truck and I'm doing my maps to get the traffic for the way home. But it didn't follow me out there, even though I'm like 100 feet away from the building. So I was like, interesting. So I started looking around in my travels between buildings and stuff to see like how they manage the Wi-Fi, and there's a bunch of these things in the ceilings all over the place.
So that could be the apartment.
Like I have one like 20 feet away from my desk, and it's probably like the Wi-Fi for like that specific area, and then they have it hardwired, or like not hardwired, to one that's like another 200 feet away, and so they just have them throughout the building, all connected to each other.
So basically, it's just like a mesh system.
Yep. So, and look at, with this link that you sent, look how you can get like package quantity, so you can get up to a 5-pack. So
they got like a 58 pack.
Yeah, so it's like, that's what it's meant for. It's like large area Wi-Fi.
I'm curious to know the speed. I wonder if I can do a speed test on my phone. Push.
It's inside.
This motherfucker said gazoom tight.
I actually appreciate that.
I said bless you.
Oh, I appreciate both.
He's just trying to sound sophisticated.
Yeah. Oh man, I also created the dirt tornado today, aka mowing my yard. I felt so bad.
That's what I did today.
Well, my yard is like, it looks like it's grass, like it's green, but it's all like crabgrass and dirt.
I got
And it's not even compacted. It's not even compacted dirt. It's just like loose, dried dirt that's in like a baseball infield. But like I have to mow it, and I've been lucky enough where, because
JT's
it's
still
not
here.
grass, I've been mowing it like every other week this summer. And normally, like if you have a good yard, it would be like at least once a week. But my parents were like, "Hey, like we're thinking about coming up to visit this weekend at some point," and I was like, I feel like every time my dad comes up here to like help with something, it's just one of those like off weeks that I haven't mowed, so it looks like a little scraggly. And then he always makes a comment about it, and I was like, "No, fucking this time." But it
Your
was like
dirt's
the
looking a little
perfect-
shaggy there.
It was the perfect temperature outside. It was like I don't know, probably like 70, no humidity, and our neighborhood was super quiet. I know that our neighbors across the street, Mark, they were out
My farm's
Yeah.
loading in.
just like sitting on their patio furniture next to their pool. It was just quiet, and I was like, "Yeah, I got to do it. I
I
gotta
would
do it."
say I would just hop on a mower and just run out just to piss off the neighbors. Yeah.
I felt bad because they had like their windows open to the house, and they're like
I
screaming.
don't give a
around
rat's
the
ass.
front
Just
door.
blowing
Well,
dust.
the wind was blowing that way.
Dude, you're kind of a
And-
dick.
I know, I know, but I was like, I gotta mow this. I gotta mow the fucking lawn. I have to.
And who
So-
cares? Everyone likes this fresh smell of cut grass.
Trust me, I was sitting
But
there.
he's not cutting grass. He's blowing dirt.
Well, tomato,
It's
tomato.
literally a cloud of dirt, like
And you've been there how long?
I can't even see through it. So if I have to like, I do a pass and then I have to like make a turn,
What the hell's
depending
candy
on which
food?
way that the wind is blowing, I
carny
can't
food.
see my next
That's
pass
okay,
because there's just a cloud of dust.
That looks like an M,
I
not an R.
literally can't see.
had to
anything,
lean
and
in
it just
3
blows
times to make
across the
sure.
street right into their yard every
I
time.
was like, because from here it looks like an M, and then I lean in close, it's RN.
But like, I gotta mow the lawn. I have to.
You'll feel better when you take that wicked
So
BM
having you plant
afterwards.
grass, or I'm just
I tried.
because. Oh,
So
Hey.
let's put it this way. By the time
uh,
No, by the time I got the equipment that I needed to plant to do the maintenance that I needed to do on it in order to plant the grass, like I had one afternoon to do it and I had to rush through it. So I didn't even get to the whole lawn. But what I really needed to do was to like dethatch it and probably just like rototill half of it. To be honest, like not even dethatching, just rototill
No,
it.
Steve
'Cause the
goes straight for
dirt's
all the
so
sausages.
compacted.
All the sausages. He just deep throats all of them.
so I just till it up a
Nothing.
little bit and then sprinkle a little
Right.
grass in and put some straw in it and
That
water
pulled
it.
pork
And
with
it'll be
mac
good.
and cheese.
So I
sandwich
dethatched
with a
it.
blooming onion.
which is
God,
just a
that
surface
sounds
level
amazing.
thing, and then I aerated it, and then like put seed down. I filled in
I don't think they have.
low patches.
Oh
and,
no,
like,
we did see
bare
a spot that
spots
sells
and
onion
stuff with,
blossoms.
like screened
year.
loam, and then
I was like,
rolled
oh, I
that,
don't think I've seen onion
and then put
blossoms
seed
there.
down, rake that in, and
Had to
put
be
some like
fired
quick
for the
start
bus.
fertilizer on it.
Well, hopefully the
then
shit's hit
watered
you
it for 2
before you get
weeks
on the bus,
straight,
and you're not like
and
cheeks out the window
nothing happened.
spraying the people in the right
So.
lane or on the shoulder.
It's a bigger problem at hand. But now that I have the equipment, so like what I plan on doing is tearing up most of it this fall,
I'm prairie dog in here.
and then doing that whole process again. And then just letting it sit over winter, and then try again in the spring. And then if I don't see results early on, I'm just going to have someone come in and just like dig the whole thing up and start fresh.
I'm pleasantly shocked that our grass has grown as well as it has.
Dude, it depends on when they do it. So there's like these new build
Like,
fancy farmhouses
spray it out lava.
on my way to work before I get to the highway, and there's like 4 or 5 houses all right next to each other, but they were completed at different times over the course of this spring. But they only sprayed the lawns with their true green stuff as the houses were being finished. So it's at different times. But you can see the difference between the lawn qualities over the course of time as the houses were finished. And it just depends on the time of year. Because like, one of them is just complete crabgrass and weeds, and the house next to it, beautiful, like lush green lawn.
Yeah, well, we had like nothing but sand in our backyard when we moved in, and out front, and it's pleasantly we got full yards of grass front and back. Now our bushes that they planted
over the course of that time, like they obviously like redid the entire thing.
they didn't spray anything. They just left it and it grew. They sprayed over on the over by the mailboxes and everything. They sprayed all that and put hay down like they did when we moved into our house when I was a kid. They didn't do anything on our side. It was just straight
Yeah, they
dirt.
don't use hay anymore.
They did here because it was out by the dumpster for the longest time.
I'd say we use straw or hay, depends on what we can get our hands on. I'm not sure the township or state, they just spray it on by liquid.
Yeah, and then they sprayed like halfway up the trees. Is that something like I didn't get that one. Like halfway up the trees, that green spray, they sprayed it all like halfway up the trees.
I just idiots, yeah, I guess.
The same color spray.
Yeah, it was the green spray that they sprayed all over the ground. They sprayed it halfway up the trees, over. So it's like a small wooded area. They put a sidewalk in through there, and that's where like they were storing like all their
I don't know. It could just be like the accuracy of the.
Oh no! You could clearly tell it was intentionally sprayed because it wasn't like the same level in each. They just sprayed it up the tree.
I don't know.
And it wasn't like a consistent spray. It was like I don't know. It was weird.
They just did it just for the fuck of it.
I think it was, but that's where they had like all their equipment. That's where like, the trailer was, and they had all of the cargo containers with all their stuff. That's where they had it. So once they yanked all that out, they smoothed it over and then sprayed that stuff down. And then everywhere else they were working, like by where they put the dumpsters thing in at, which you gotta love my neighborhood. Like they just renovated this whole place to make it look nice, and someone left a can of blue spray paint on the traffic cone, and a group of kids, I'm pretty sure it was them because it was the next day is when I first saw it, grabbed it and spray painted a bunch of shit in front of the dumpsters.
I mean, yeah, they're kind of asking for it.
So, gotta love my neighborhood. Is anything else ready to harvest? 20 and 23, what's that? 20 is...
So I'm just gonna ask because just for the fun of it. I assume you guys seen about the Cracker Barrel.
Who hasn't?
People. Yeah. What's your 2 cents?
I haven't.
Oh, you haven't?
Wow, I
Yeah.
actually know news more than Kitty Cat. Holy shit.
I've literally
we
just
don't own
been
20
stuck in my
23.
cubicle for like 12 hours a day this week, so I haven't had any social media stuff.
I think they just announced it today or it's blown up last night, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, no, they
I
lost
wouldn't know.
$200 million overnight.
$250 million.
Yeah,
Oh, that's funny. Why?
Because they
because they
changed
took
the
the
logo.
Cracker Barrel out of Cracker Barrel.
They literally changed the logo.
Did they?
They took the old guy in the
Yeah.
barrel out of Cracker Barrel, and then they've been slowly renovating all their places and taking like all the stuff off the walls and like painting everything white.
They're trying to modernize it for the new generation.
Yeah, and then they changed it's pretty lame. The
Like 90% of the clientele is like above the age of 70, so
yeah, and they took away the pegboards too. Like
Really?
that's
Or
the one.
they put those stupid things that are at like Chili's or like Outback, like the little tabletop ones. The iPad looking things.
Oh, I
You
have
can play
no
games
clue.
on.
I don't know if
It's
they've done
probably
that yet or not.
Now I need to know. Cracker Barrel stock. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it dropped $250 million overnight.
Uh-oh.
And just to say it, just for a record,
I might have to
whenever
buy it then.
when she became CEO, they started losing.
That's not true. When she becomes CEO.
In 2013 or 2023, they started losing revenue. Their total loss was 587 million.
I'm gonna challenge that one, big time.
We got a challenge on the field.
They started losing in 2021. April 16th. $63.3, 172. 180. 2018 was their highest ever. But yeah. 2021. This is just a recent little blip. Whatever. Now's the time to buy.
What's the price?
$54 a share.
Did Bud Light ever make a comeback from their little issue?
Like, it's still around, so I would say yes.
Well, I mean, did it ever come back up to what it's supposed to be?
I have no clue.
No.
I haven't
no.
kept up with it.
Not yet. No.
I don't say. Someone's watching the start marker right now, I believe.
No, because let's put it this way. A good gauge of that would be like NFL commercials, right? Modelo, I believe, took the spot from Bud Light, and now all of the commercials during NFL games are Modelo, not Bud Light. So that tells you something. Let me see. Cracker Barrel, new logo.
JT says you're wrong, titty tats. Cracker Barrel lost $5.2 billion in 21.
Oh my god, don't make me do this, please.
Dude,
I know he's just
he's
he's rage baiting me. I know he is.
Unless he's just regurgitating what Brandon said.
This is
be a
literally on
smartass.
Google. Yeah, no, he's being a smartass. All right. I'm not even gonna dignify this. And only care because I've just recently made a few investments that I'm just a little concerned about.
Would you put your
Any
money
good
in?
ones?
Long term, they're gonna be good. No, long term, they're gonna be good. It's just when you buy.
Sure?
Yeah, because when you buy low, so like, for example, like Cracker Barrel, all right, they lost a bunch of money, and that's because the
250 mil.
people that have like big investments in it, like as soon as they see it start to dip, they sell off because they don't want to lose the money
As
right?
much.
Right. But one of the ways that people make money is when you see that tank where you're like, well, the shares are up at like, $75 a piece yesterday, something happened and now they're down to like 54. Well, like the trends say that they typically, like historically, have always been up at that level. So it's a big business and it's been around for a while, so odds are eventually it'll get back up there. So when you buy it when they're down, well, eventually it'll go back up.
Yeah,
So then
eventually.
you make money. Yes. So,
But do you
right
really
off the
want to
bat,
wait that
the
long?
risk is, yeah, something called long-term investments.
Yeah.
So like,
Yes,
and
I know
what
that.
that's what like 401ks and stuff. They're all long-term, low-risk things. So yeah, if I want to, I'm not doing this one to like, make a quick buck. I'm using this one to like.
I mean, who knows? It might
Yeah.
keep going down for a little bit too.
Well, that's the only risk that I'm talking about is like.
Is it still going down? That
It is
chance? I don't
going-
know how
it is
stocks
going-
work.
Gonna go down, and then if it does go down, like that's concerning, but will it come back to at least what you bought it for?
Isn't that updated like continuously, or is there a certain delay for a normal person to watch?
So it's a little bit confusing now because it used to be like everything froze at the end of the trading day.
Yeah.
So like Wall Street's like, I don't know, let's call it 9 to 5. I forget. I think it's like 8:30 to 4 or something like that, or 8:30 to 4:30, something weird like that. And it used to be that like as soon as 4:30 hit, all the prices would freeze, and then it would just kick back off the next day, and there'd either be like a major plummet or like a major rise depending on what happened during the off hours. Now with apps like Robinhood, they have like off hours trading, and the market like or like the shares and stuff still fluctuate. So it's kind of becoming more of like a 24-hour thing, but it's not official. I think it's just like input from all of their data points to like guess what it would be. But they're responsible for paying that price out because they're a broker. So like whatever you buy the shares at in off hours, they're obligated to like pay that much for the share, even though it's not live until the next day.
No,
And then market,
theoretically.
like, things like cryptocurrency, that's 24 hours.
Kind of figured. Hypothetically, depends, I guess, depends on how big of a blow a company gets. How long would that keep going, in your opinion?
Depends on like, I mean, there's so many things it depends on.
Yeah, I realize that. I just, in your mind, for what they did, and how quick of a turnaround
I
it
think people
came.
would be butthurt about it because like nobody likes change, and so people just kind of have a knee-jerk reaction to a major change. Like, it's. I bet if you go back and you look to see, actually, I'll do that, and I'll probably prove myself wrong on this one.
The suspense is killing me.
Why won't it let me change that? Okay. I'll just do another thing.
Sometimes when the
Whatever.
company
Screw it.
goes down, stocks, as long as the dividends are still good, it can be worth keeping. I have stocks. The whole shipping company that pays good. Well, oil's always good to have money in. All is all.
damn, it's not there. I was gonna say, I was gonna look to see what happened when Dunkin' Donuts rebranded to just Dunkin'.
What about Land O'Lakes?
What were they?
The butter?
Yeah.
You said, who are they?
Well, I know who they are, but what about them?
They changed their logo. They took the Indian off. That was a big thing.
I don't think they're an individually, like, publicly traded company. I don't think Land O'Lakes is, no. I think they're probably part of something else. Yeah, you're not going to have, like, a cheese conglomerate. Like that. It's, like, publicly traded. I mean, sorry, cheese, not butter.
Butter.
Dairy.
Butter. Hey, I was protesting Land O'Lakes long before they removed the Native American.
Yeah, because it's not actually dairy based.
Oh no! Well, it was, because my dad used to deliver milk to him, and then they sneakily went to another company without saying anything to like one of the trucking company's biggest competitors around here. And then ever since then, we weren't Land O'Lakes family. That was in 2009.
Oh, their cheese is powdered cheese.
Their cheese is powdered cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was talking about their butter.
I mean, yeah, sorry. Well, yeah, well, their cheese is fake. It's not real cheese. That's my beef with them.
Hashtag not real cheese. Have you heard
It's
of a
not.
mod
I was
for
actually told this
MS-25
by
that
a
was
Boar's Head
RSP
rep when I went to the
reviews of the
grocery
combine?
store one time.
No, I
it's
haven't
like-
seen that.
I didn't know such a thing existed. And like, how do I get that job? But also, I looked it up and it was true.
Oh, sir. Google says you're lying. It says, yes, Land O'Lakes American cheese is real cheese, but it's also a processed cheese product. It's made from a blend of natural cheeses like cheddar, along with other ingredients like milk, fat, salt, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, to create a consistent texture and meltability. You just got Googled. It's on ModHub? Huh. I haven't seen that. I like the pea picker, so I'm not too worried about it. I don't eat their cheese. If I eat cheese, it's Sargento brand. I like me some Sargento cheese. Sounds like some healthy shit to me.
It's a different
Yeah.
process.
I was just telling you what Google said, sir.
Me too. Boar's Head just uses milk from cows and a coagulation process and aging, versus Land O'Lakes takes their stuff and like emulsifies it into a
Hey, that's the word I
liquid
didn't.
blocks, and then into blocks, and then like lets the blocks cool. So it's just liquid cheese that they turn into blocks of cheese, versus Boar's Head is made like the traditional way.
Ah, what about Sargento?
I don't know, but like,
We don't have Boar's Head.
Some stores, the nicer ones, do here.
Well, yeah, never mind, they're not open anymore. The only one I know of around here that had Boar's Head meat and cheeses was the market in Camden, but it shut down. So
yeah, Sargento does it right too. Pasteurized milk, which is combined with cultures and enzymes to form curds, and the whey is separated, and the curds are then pressed into blocks, to become cheese.
That's my cheese.
So that's the right way of doing cheese. Land O'Lakes doesn't do it right. They just take all their stuff, blend it into a liquid, and then it just eventually becomes solidified into blocks. So it's fake cheese. They may use the correct ingredients, but their process isn't the natural cheese process making.
So it's processed different, so it doesn't make it real cheese.
Real cheese, that matters.
Yeah, that's the way.
Real
that's the way I
cheese that
interpret
matters.
Isn't it from Sargento?
So
or
it can
something
have
like that?
all the ingredients of cheese, but if it's not made,
I'll
the
be
way that
around
cheese
till
is
like 10
made,
o'clock
no one
tomorrow
would
night.
consider it cheese.
After that, I won't be. So
That's like the same way that, you know, you can get like, like if I go to the store and I get a dozen eggs, right? I make scrambled eggs.
damn, you make 12 scrambled eggs at a time. That's a lot of eggs.
I actually do for.
Oh, you like
make
Well,
meal
you do
prep?
meal prepping.
Yeah, I make my egg bites. So
I'm
I'll take.
surprised you don't
back.
use Factor. Just saying.
No, but then you can also just then if I go to if I go to work and I get like an omelet, they have this like egg mix. And it looks like if you had scrambled eggs and added like a little bit like cream to it, mix it all up and stuff. It looks like that, but like
Yeah,
I know
let me
it's
know.
not.
I'll
Just,
be-
someone
I'll be
sitting there
around
cracking a bunch of eggs into this and making this 5
for a
gallon
bit.
No,
So just let me
bucket
know
of
if there's something you want to play.
scrambled egg mix. Like, I
Figure
know
it
that
out
that's not
tonight,
happening,
sir. Not
especially
have
because
download
these
for
are,
tomorrow
like,
night.
catering
It's
companies.
not the way around for it to download.
So, like, I'm pretty sure it's not real, just eggs.
Oh yeah, them real egg, the fake egg omelets and shit suck.
Yeah.
Give me a real egg. But dude, if you're eating eggs every single day, your farts must be rancid.
Yeah. Yes, they are. Yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting combination of. But I don't know. Like, I'm a firm believer in having like, protein to start the day, because like protein will last you. It's like a long sustaining energy. So like I'm not the type of person to just like have a bagel for breakfast or something like that. Got to be some protein, but I'm kind of limited in my options as to like what I can use for protein for breakfast. But I need breakfast every day, you know.
Yeah, I have to go with breakfast, or it ain't gonna be a good day.
Yeah.
Because I know it's not healthy
outside
to
of-
skip lunch,
outside of-
but
No, but like outside of making breakfast every day, like something different every day before I go to work, which is definitely not happening, or like just going to work and buying breakfast, which is also not like very healthy or like practical from a budget standpoint. I had to do something. But then I offset it because like my dinner is usually like some kind of like chicken wrap with like a bunch of lettuce.
Chicken wrap with a bunch of lettuce.
Yeah, like you know, like a chicken Caesar wrap, something like that.
I don't do chicken Caesar wraps.
I don't like
Well,
I
Caesar
don't like.
salad.
Yeah, I
so
don't like Caesar dressing. So.
It's the same thing, just like different dressing is all I'm saying.
I make so I get Walmart has like over by where the deli is, they have like the shredded meat, the shredded chicken. I get that, and I put some of that. It's like the rotisserie chicken that they just shred up and put in containers.
Yeah, they all shredded. Yeah, tissue. Yeah.
Yeah, so I get it with like a slice of bacon, like the pre-cooked bacon with some barbecue sauce. Yeah, the Oscar Mayer pre-cooked bacon.
You know how expensive that shit is?
When you're using a slice at a time, you can get a few meals off of it.
It's like 5 ounces. But
You get
I don't
like
know how many slices you get in it. I
you
never
get like
bought
8
it.
to 10 slices. That's
Yeah,
for like $5.
$10. It's like
No.
10 here.
The mega pack is like $11, which I don't know how much comes in it. But the regular pack, I think it's like $5.
Just cook my own
So you
bacon.
can bake it.
Well, but you don't have time to cook the bacon. You're left
Meal
with
prep.
you're left with the But then have you ever like cooked bacon and then like saved it? It gets all that grease solidifies on it and all that. No, thank
What?
you.
No.
No?
No,
Yeah.
yeah, dude. Like, how you making bacon?
You throw it in the
literally
frying
put it in-
pan, and then when you're done, you pull it out. You drain it on the paper towels, but the grease still like dries to it, and you have little.
No, not when I do it.
I've never had that problem.
Okay, all right. Well, I every time I cook it, it ends up like if you try to save it, like if you throw it in the refrigerator, you have bacon grease.
I
Like
did that last week. It was fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I got some in the freezer. I'll take a picture after I get done with this.
why
thing.
do you freeze bacon?
I mean,
Why do you
yeah.
buy pre-cooked bacon?
That's
Because you
better.
can't.
So no, that's not the same. That is not the same. I wish JT was here
That
right
is.
now.
Why isn't it the same?
Why are
If
you
you cook too
freezing?
much,
You cook bacon and freeze it.
if you cook too much, you freeze the leftovers so you don't lose it.
Yeah, it's no different than.
How much bacon are you cooking at a time that you have so much leftovers that you have to freeze it?
That's fair. Because, like, if
pound?
I make a pack of bacon.
You
What?
cook a pound
Why
of bacon at a
pound?
time, and then
That's
you
literally
don't
what
eat it
comes
all
in a-
within like a day or two.
No, I
I
don't.
eat it
So-
over the course of the week. Like, I'm the only one that here that eats bacon, and I cooked up an entire pack of bacon, and I had it for something, and I took the rest and just put it in the fridge. And then, yes, over the course of the week, I ate the rest of the bacon.
Yeah, don't have
Not
to freeze
ashamed
it.
of that. Right? Yeah. You shouldn't be freezing that, Brandon.
Thank you. It's not the same.
Unless if it's raw bacon and you want to freeze it to use it at a later point, then that's fine.
That's different. That's anything
that's-
you
that-
can throw in the freezer and cook at a later date. But the
Right.
freeze cooked
That makes
bacon,
sense. Yeah, you don't need to freeze cooked bacon. Like, it's just going to survive as long as it's going to survive while cooked, which is essentially like until you don't want to eat it or it starts growing mold. Although I think it's like 4 days or something like that, technically. But
Well, also, whenever I get a giant ego, I can buy like 3 pounds of bacon for like dirt cheap. I mean, I just cook
you know,
it
give me
or
that. Bacon is expensive.
I just buy it in big bulk and I do like a pound and a half and whatever I don't use it to put it in the freezer. I mean, throw it in the microwave for a minute and you're good to go.
Yeah. See, you're better off cooking what you're going to use for the week, freezing the rest instead of cooking.
Bro, I
it.
don't even know what I'm having the next day. It's all just by luck. I mean, we're trying to figure out what we actually don't buy for meals.
Right, but you can just put it, if it's cooked, you can just put it in the fridge. So long as you're going to eat it at some point that week.
No, it won't be eaten at that point. Maybe like 3 or 4
How
weeks
in-
down the road.
Why don't you have bacon that often?
Because I can't eat bacon. Well, I mean, I could eat bacon every day, but you can't. You shouldn't. Right. Well,
Did y'all stop talking or did I go deaf?
No.
I'll stop talking because I
Okay.
got distracted in that game. Sorry.
The greenhouses are filled. I have
Sounds like you
greenhouses?
play Mud Runner a lot today. Or not a lot today, but quite a few times.
I have greenhouses?
Mud
Oh,
runner.
my orchards.
Yeah, Monty. Steam keeps popping up every so often playing Mud Runner. Would you guys play Mud Runner for a night or not?
No. I wouldn't.
Only if it were with no mods.
I think that's what killed SnowRunner for me, was the mods. Like, I'm sitting here struggling with a game, trucks, and Tony just...
Yeah. Brandon was whipping through the entire thing like
shit.
it was not a challenge, and it's like, well, then what's the point of this game?
Tony and his fucking tank just ripping, gripping through everything. It's just like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got excited. I was on the Game Pass app last night. I was looking. I was like, what's new? Like, should I get my subscription back? And then I saw MLB The Show was on there, but it's only for console.
No.
Like, you can only
Yeah.
play it on console. That's so dumb.
I know.
But then
Oh,
I
you
was like,
canceled your subscription?
yeah, a while ago. I
Oh.
always wanted to play WoW again, so I canceled my subscription to get WoW, play with her. But she's talking about suspending her account again. So if she said that I could just get it back now, but I told her as long as she
I don't
wants to
know.
play
I haven't
WoW,
seen
I'll play WoW with her.
I haven't seen anything like too.
Well, you said something about playing that Grounded game, and then Grounded 2 came out.
It's only the demo.
Oh.
Yeah. Same thing with like Descenders 2 is on there, but it's just like they call it a game preview.
Well,
I started playing Grounded though.
There's an option now where you can actually buy the game
Yeah,
And
no,
then
no, there's
stream
always
it.
been that up.
and then stream it, so you don't have to have a console. I didn't know that was an option.
Well, why would you buy it and stream it? Why wouldn't you just buy it and download it?
No, like
Oh, you
games
don't have to have it.
the games like to play it on Game Pass. So I could buy WWE 2K24 and I can put it on my PC, but if I wanted to like stream it onto my TV without a console, or like I could play it on, if I want to play on my TV, I don't have to have a console to play. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. That might be worth it. I don't know what games are like that.
There's a whole list.
It's
So
not
like,
all of them.
because I got excited when I saw, I thought PGA 2K25 was on there, but no, that's on the list that if you buy it, you can stream it with a Game Pass subscription.
Which one is that? Game Pass or cloud gaming?
I think it showed up under cloud gaming, where it's like if you, there's a whole list. It's got WWE 2K24, PGA 2K25, 2K23 was on there. Ready or Not was on there, where you buy it, you can stream it through Game Pass. If only it took your Steam account into account,
That's my
that'd be
biggest
amazing.
problem.
So, is there any games that you played on Game Pass you would actually buy and play?
Medieval Dynasty, I would 100% buy and play.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
game is addicting.
I haven't played that in so long. You're probably already through it by now.
I had a good sized village. I haven't played it since I stopped my subscription, but I had a pretty
guys
decent
recording
sized village
tomorrow?
going. I told JT I'd be around till like 10 o'clock tomorrow night if he wanted to play something.
Because I thought you and Kitty Cat recorded Thursdays, right?
Depends on if
kinda
he's
like-
around or not.
Yeah. My new job kind of blows.
But it's a better pay.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, it don't suck that bad, right?
It does. It's not worth the extra.
Really? So you would actually
Yeah,
go
like,
back then?
Like, it's more pay, but like, it's not enough to like make a difference really on like in like the day-to-day life. You essentially need like a 50% pay bump for you to like actually see a difference. So like, yeah, it's more, but like it's not like I can suddenly just like go out and buy more shit that I wasn't able to buy before. So, no, it's not worth the added stress. Like, I had a cushy gig before. This is not cushy at all.
Yeah, but that cushy gig is not going to last much or exist much longer.
Dude, it's still there.
Yeah, but you said the whole
I just talked to my old
department.
manager last week. Yeah, plans have changed.
Huh?
And mostly because the AI stuff just didn't work. So I could have been there a little bit longer. But not like today. This is Friday, and I'm supposed to be in the middle of like our summer hours, so I'm only supposed to work till 12 on Fridays. And I worked, and mind you, like also my work from home days at my old job, like I didn't work. I just game. Or like go run errands and stuff. And like I had to come down here for like a meeting at 8. And then I actually had to like do legitimate work until about like 6 o'clock. No gaming, no nothing. Bunch of bull.
No gaming makes kitty cat bad kitty.
It's an angry cat. top. Yeah, Grounded 2 is a preview. But my buddy and I are playing, started playing Grounded. And
Oh, you
it's
son
not
of
at
a
all.
bitch.
It's not at all what I expected. It's very similar to a lot of the other like survival style games that we've played before, where it's like kind of confusing.
What game isn't?
Grounded.
No, what game isn't confusing, I meant.
Oh, like the forest. For like survival game and like building game.
Never mind.
I thought it was gonna be different. I didn't think it was gonna be like an open world survival game. I thought it was gonna be.
Oh, it's not
similar
storyline
to-
driven?
No. No, it's more of an open world survival. There's missions and stuff that you have to do. But outside of that, it's kind of open world. So like, I don't really care for it. I thought it was going to be like It Takes Two. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, that's going to be coming out? Is this the one I was... I think this is the one I was looking at a while ago. You see that Ignite?
Is that firefighter game?
Yeah. So is it the Xbox Play Anywhere?
I think. Hold on, let me.
Yeah. It is. It is. Xbox Play Anywhere. Cloud playable with Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah, just a stream your own game, buy it, and stream select games. Game Pass Ultimate required.
Mm-hmm.
But it had me because. Oh, it's not showing up anymore. Oh, yeah, there it is. PGA 2K25. I thought I was on cloud gaming. I was like, oh, shit. And then it's like, oh, wait, no, you have to buy it. And then you can stream it.
I don't even see 2K25 on here.
Stream your own game. It's,
I don't have an option. Like, I don't have a category for stream your own game.
you don't have, oh. Mine, if you go to cloud gaming, it says cloud gaming at top and it has a bunch of games. and then it says most games require a controller, and then it says jump back in. And it has all the games I played, and then right underneath that it says stream your own game. It says buy and stream select games, Game Pass Ultimate required.
Oh yeah. All right.
And if you scroll through, PGA 2K25 shows up.
CPGA 2K23.
Then WWE 2K24 shows up. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
You know, when you're a landlord, you piss someone off to the point of beyond. So there's this nice farm that's like 15 minutes away from me. It's been up for sale for a long time. But anyway, long story short, the landowner who actually owns the property before they're trying to sell it turned the house into an apartment to rent out. First story, second story. Well, apparently the bottom attendant got evicted. He came back and put in an explosive underneath the landlord's lawnmower to attempt to boom. Well, it self-destructed itself before the landlord got onto it. Now today, the guy came back and burned down the whole house. Yeah. You know when someone's pissed whenever they come back for a second time. It was a historical farmhouse, too.
Or the
sad.
person's just batshit crazy.
Yeah, the tenant. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The person's batshit crazy.
So yeah, they're trying to knock that guy off. It must have been real bad or he was just that pissed. Yeah, that's happening around my town. That's all.
Well, my town had, it's technically my town. Had a big ass barn fire. It took them 6 hours to put out.
Ooh. Like a commercial barn or like a small town barn?
It was like a small time farm. It wasn't like a company. It was just a local farm.
But one thing, those bitches, they burn hot because of all that dry wood and hay or whatever was in there at the time.
They had 5 or 6 fire companies out there. Took them 6 hours to put it out. And then they had to go back the next day. And they were out there for a couple more hours. So then they didn't get it all out. Did you hear about that fire station that got struck by lightning and burnt to the ground with the antique fire truck inside?
Nah, didn't make my news feed.
What was the name of it?
Well, it has to be one of the departments you follow or somewhere.
No,
Close,
it
yeah.
popped up in my news feed. Shit.
I mean, like, we all understand the irony in that.
Vine Grove in Kentucky.
Well, thoughts and prayers.
Says the greatest of these losses is the 1941 Howe vintage fire truck that was a huge part of the department's history. In recent years, has been used as local parades or for firefighter funerals. Wild.
R.I.P.
It's sad to see history burn.
It's kind of the way things go.
I know. Nothing lasts forever. I'm coming as fast as my little wheels can take me. Which is only 16 miles per hour. So. But I'm coming. Giggity goo.
Where are you going?
To unload you. Giggity goo.
Oh.
Oh, you're full.
Yeah.
I didn't get to you in time.
That's okay. Close enough.
Ah, did you hear? By the way, did you hear? There's a. Uh-oh. Why is it not unloading? There you go. You see, they're investigating Hulk Hogan's death now. They're saying it could be malpractice. Why is this not unloading?
Yeah. I don't know. This thing's been having a hard time. I ran into this when I first started out.
Well, you guys have a good one.
Good night, you bitch.
Have a good night.
Bitch.
Bitch. I'm gonna try to get this field done tonight, but we'll see. I got another like 10 to 15 minutes left. I gotta do some work in the morning. And then I gotta put the door back in my bathroom.
Damn, what'd you do? Blow the damn thing off the hinges?
No, shit. No, so we took the doors off a while back, and to like for the bathroom down here to just to paint it and do like a final coat on the inside in the bathroom. And it was all fine, but then after painting it, I replaced the like doorknobs and the hinges on the door, and I like screwed it all back in, and then the door didn't close. So I was just like, literally, like not one thing that I've done for home improvements has like gone according to plan. I was just like, oh yeah, this should be fine. It's like, no, it's because like it's also very humid, so the door itself expanded and it doesn't fit. So like the rest of when it's really humid, the rest of the doors in the house don't really close that well because they expand. They're just like plywood. They're nothing fancy. They're not like solid doors. And I went to close it and it just like didn't close. Wasn't even close. So I took the door back off the hinges, and then I shaved down the top a little bit because I also figured that like I painted it. I painted like I had to do like 3 or 4 coats. So there's probably like some paint buildup on there. That may be the difference between it, like closing and not closing. So I shaved it down by like, I don't know, like 1/8 of an inch. And I then needed to repaint the top portion of the door. And I hadn't done that up until today. And I was like, if my dad's coming this weekend, like, we haven't had the door on that thing for like a month. And the last time he came, he like showed me what to do to fix it. And so like if it's not back on there, I think he's just gonna be like, what the hell do you guys do with your lives where it's just like putting a door on a bathroom isn't a priority? It's like I gotta get that back on there, and I gotta put like a spacer in the top hinge so that it like wedges the door a little bit further down so it'll fit.
Yeah, I had to like adjust the hinges on all these doors because my kid's door, like she had to practically like slam it to get it shut. Yeah, and our bathroom doors start doing the same damn thing.
Yeah, I figured out like for each of the doors upstairs, I've figured out like if you push like the door, if you're grabbing onto the handle and you push a certain direction while trying to twist and open it, it works. So like for our guest bedroom, which is kind of like I just like put my clothes out there the night before work, so I have to get in there. But if I twist the handle and I push the handle down towards the ground, it like angles the door enough so it'll open without any issues. And then for like my wife's office, which is where my dresser is, that one I need to like pull towards the hinges in order to open it without like making a noise or like getting stuck.
I don't know, brand shower curtain starting to sound like a better idea, isn't it?
Dude, I just want doors. I just want new doors. Half the doors because they're like hollow doors, and half of them like open into each other, so they're all just like have like holes in them or like missing pieces.
Good
like,
lord.
Just like completely damaged or dented. I know. So like I painted this door for this bathroom like fully anticipating that at some point we're going to get new doors for everything, but just like everything with this house, it's not a standard door size. So in order to get it to fit, you have to shave it down to begin with. And I'm like, listen, I'm not going to go through this process of like removing every single door in this house and painting and then dealing with this bullshit every time. Like, I'm at the point where it's just like I'm not doing it myself. There's so many things that could go wrong, and I'm gonna make sure that all of them go wrong. So I'm just not doing it myself. All right, now we're good. So I gotta put the door back on.
It's pretty wild to have a bathroom. Like, that's like the door you must have.
I mean, we have two. Well, 1.5. And this is only the half bath, so like whatever.
Yeah, that's your pooping bathroom, isn't it?
Yeah,
So you
it is.
take your Mondo Dukes with the door open.
Well, with no door. But the problem is with that is like, so yes, it's open to the lower living area, but because we had to redo all of the plumbing for it, and there was a medicine cabinet in there, which is like fitted into the wall. And so I pulled that out. So it's basically just like a hole in the sheetrock. The size of a mirror, but like in the bathroom, but then on the same wall, but on the other side, which is our laundry room, there's an opening because they had to access all the pipes. So if you take a dump, the smell just like literally like through the front door and through the like hole where the mirror should be into the laundry room that is connected to my office. It just infiltrates the whole floor. So it's really just kind of like emergency
Nasty.
only. Yeah, it's like emergency only kind of thing. It's like if I got poop down there, I'm just like, hey, if you need anything from down there, like you gotta grab it. Otherwise, it's no good for like an hour. But our upstairs bathroom has a fan that's like so powerful. Oh, my dad put in. It can clear that bathroom of like any odors within maybe 5 minutes. Even the most heinous of dumps.
That's what I'm missing about our old
Like the
unit.
fan is so good, and a problem with the downstairs bathroom is there's no fan at all, and we can't put it in the ceiling because it's like a lower level, and there's not enough space in between, like the ceiling and the upstairs floor to put a vent, so it has to go out the side wall. Then I just gotta cut a hole into the house. Like, gotta have a fan. Gotta have a fan.
Yeah, that's what we miss about our old unit. That sucker, like, it sucked so much out that like your mirror never fogged up when you got a shower. It just sucked
Yep.
all the heat
Yep.
out, and it was amazing. This new one, nope.
Our mirror does not fog
This thing's
at all.
broken.
I've never
Why
had
can't I turn?
I've never had a fan like that.
Yeah, that thing was amazing. New one, not so much. But the new one's runs constantly. Like there's no way to shut it off, which I
Oh.
also hate.
So we got one. So our old place, we had one. It was just on a switch, like flip switch, like
That's
a light.
how all of the ones that prior to this unit has been. Like it just had it's on its own standard. Well, the last one, anytime you turn the light on, the fan will come
It would
on.
automatically turn on. Yeah.
But at the
And
house,
which is a
they were
problem
all
because then when you turn
individual.
it off, like you have to leave the light on in order for the fan to go, which sucks.
Yeah.
So my parents had like a twist dial one, and I was like, I stayed in an Airbnb that had one that it was like a kind of like a keypad, and it was like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 2 hours, and you just push the button for one of those times, and it would last that long. So I put that in. So it's just like you push the button for the time that you want it to stay on for, and it's on its own switch. It's awesome.
Yeah, the maintenance man had to come in because every 75 days he's gonna clean the air filters.
Mm-hmm. All the
And,
ducts and filters. Yeah.
No, we have an air purifier. I think is what it is.
Yep.
In here, and he's gonna clean that every 75 days. So he'd come in, and he's like, "Wow, yours is clean." I was like, "Oh, that's good, right?" He goes, "Well, yeah, you keep it nice and cool in here." He goes, "It really only gets really dirty if it gets hot and humid." I said, "Well, FPHH, brother. Fat people hate heat." He was just cracking up. I like that. He said, "We
Yeah,
had
it's
one of
very
the cleanest
true.
ones he's seen." I was like, "Oh, that's pretty good, right?" I don't know how people can do it, but it's like almost 100 degrees out, humid as shit, and they just have their windows open. Like, how do you live like that?
Not my next door neighbors, but the one next to us. They don't. We just call it the cop house because they're all in law enforcement. It's like a compound. They have the best lot on the whole street, and it's such a waste because they're kind of like a dumpy group of people.
Yeah, it's kind of like the people that live down in the corner. There used to be an old lady that always laid out in like a two-piece bikini, and she took damn good care of that little chunk of land that she had, and then she sold it and moved off probably to Florida, and then these goddamn hillbillies moved in, and it's just like they got at all times they have 4 cars parked along the street. And like 2 of them got like the hood popped on them, and the other 2 have flat tires, and then they just let their backyard overgrow.
That's about right.
It's just like, what the?
But they don't even have like window ACs. They're just like 100% like, yeah, it's windows open.
Nah, I couldn't.
Right.
Did blow my mind that they're freaking out in the UK over like 70 degrees Fahrenheit being a heat wave. It's like, oh, I'd kill for that weather. Are you kidding me? Middle of July? Sign me up.
Yeah. I mean, granted, it's been cool here this week, so that's good. It was like the other day the high was 63. It's like, hell yeah, brother.
Now I don't think we've gotten below 70. I think the lowest that's been here lately was 73. Well, I'm wrong. It's 64 degrees out right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
I know.
It's supposed to dip down into the 50s tonight.
Yeah, we got into the 40s, I think, like upper 40s, low 50s. Which is a trip. I had to like find my jacket.
I don't break up my jacket until it dips down in the 50s. Alright, this tractor's going. What the fuck, dude? Alright. That's probably why I've been freezing my nuts off in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that would do it.
My wife's about to have to give me my comforter back. I used mainly a sheet throughout the summer to cover it. I don't use the comforter, so she just hogs the comforter. But
Oh, see, I need to have like a weight on me.
as long as I have
some kind of
something.
or something like covering my arms or something. So I usually just do like a sheet, and then I'll just wear like a hoodie.
You wear a hoodie to bed?
Yeah,
Ugh.
in lieu of a comforter.
Still, ugh. I can't
Yeah,
even wear
I mean,
a shirt
listen-
to bed. I feel like I'm like getting strangled.
We'll have climate control in here, man. So it's just like it's always a constant temperature. And it's at a temperature that allows me to sleep when I can wear a hoodie.
It has nothing to do with the temperature. I'm just talking about. I just feel like I like. I don't
Not
know.
like a
whenever-
heavy hoodie.
Whenever I wear like a t-shirt to bed, I wake up and it feels like my arms, the sleeves cutting off the circulation in my arm. Like I don't know. I do boxers only. It might be TMI, but I can't sleep with
I just
anything
do.
else.
I just wear gym shorts. Commando.
That's why I gym shorts and t-shirts. Most of what I'm wearing.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm
Around the
normally
house.
wearing, and then like to bed, I'll have just a very. It's like my sleeping hoodie. It's like a very thin one, so it's the same thing as a blanket. So sometimes I won't even use like blankets on the upper half.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I know. I had to adapt because there was a certain point in time where my wife used to just like take everything, like hog it all. She'd just do like roll over in the same direction time after time, and everything would just kind of
Burrito.
like yeah. So I was left with nothing. So I had to learn to adapt. But this week, since it's been cold, and I normally have in like spring and fall, I have the heat and AC on, and then keep the house at a certain temperature. So like depending on what time of day it is, I'll either have the heat on and then, like overnight, and then like the AC in the afternoons. But in the summers, it's only the AC. So if it drops down and it's super cold, that's just the way it is. Like, it's just going to be cold. So it's gotten pretty cold, and my cat has just been... it comes to me for warmth, and it will just sleep in between my, like, lower legs. And then I'm just kind of trapped. You're like, not gonna kick her off me.
That's wild. I use my AC until like it gets to the point where it's like it's not required, and then we just ride it out until it gets too cold. That's when the heater cracks on.
Yeah, I mean, historically, that's what I would do.
So usually like it's like late October, November when the heater comes on. And the AC will probably
Yeah,
go
about
off
right.
towards the beginning of October.
That's about right. If there's enough, it's usually like if there's enough consecutive nights where my wife complains about like how cold it is.
That's how it is here.
And I'm like, okay, fine.
She is.
Like if it were up to me, it'd be like the daily temperature would be like 66 at any given time. That's like, but my comfort zone is like, I mean, how I sleep. It's like, you know, how I spend. Essentially, if I'm not out doing something or at work, I'm just wearing gym shorts and a hoodie. And like 66 is perfect for gym shorts and a hoodie.
I do 68.
I'm at 68 right now.
I get complained all the time that it's too cold.
Actually, no. This week I put it up to 70 because it was getting too cold overnight. But 68 is where our thing stays at in the summer. But we also have to like, it runs 24 hours a day because we have no insulation.
It's great. Yeah, ours. That's the
Well, I have
biggest.
to run it at 68 to essentially keep it at 70.
That's the biggest
And it's
difference
on
I've
24/7.
seen since we got this renovated apartment. Like, our AC runs for like 5 minutes and then it just cuts back off. It's
Yeah,
like, damn.
I know.
We're
We'll
good
never
to go
have
for a
that.
while.
Unless
Wait,
I spend
hold up.
30 grand on Windows.
Yeah. That's where my dad and stepmom's at. They need
I
new
know.
windows
My parents are too.
desperately, and they won't pull the trigger. She just puts like
I know. My parents were complaining about their windows, and like, they built the addition when I was in like, I don't know, 4th grade or something like that. So like, the upstairs windows are that old, and they're just complaining about it. And I'm like, listen, you've no room to complain because these windows are original to the house, and they're about 60 years old.
yeah, I'm pretty sure theirs is original in the house, and it's like I'm not quite. I know that at least it was at least in the 70s. I don't know how early it was built, but the woman who lived there in the 70s, her husband ran her down on the road that connects here in Milford. He like ran her off the road and went up and shot her. I was like, that's a dark ass story. Your house is probably haunted. I'm like, well, some weird things do happen. It's like, no kidding.
Okay. And like, that's not of any concern.
But
I
they're
think
all,
I told you my wife jokes about that to me, and I'm just like, that's not funny.
what?
There's always like like a weird noise in the house or like
Oh yeah.
something like that, and it's like the guy that lived here, like he didn't die here, but he was like really old, and like 2 months after he moved into a facility, he passed. But like in all of the bedrooms, there were crucifixes hanging from the walls and stuff. And I still have them because like I'm not throwing them out. And I feel like I need to like donate them to the church or something like that. But she's always just like, oh yeah, it's like you know, this John, he's angry. And I'm like, don't joke about that, please.
Hey, it could be.
Right.
Just saying.
Like, you're all like, ha ha, that's funny, until, like, I don't know, like, Paranormal Activity happens, like the movie.
I still think our old apartment was haunted. I'd love to know if the people who live there now should go over and ask them if they've had any experiences. Because there's some weird shit that used to happen in our old unit. Like shit just move. I got video of shit just moving on its own. It's just like, what? All right. And then of course I had all my paranormal investigating equipment, and I'd use it from time to time, and I'd get some interesting results, like nothing definitive, but the kicker was that night when we were sitting there watching TV and we just saw shit starting to move, and I was like, I'm not seeing things, am I? Like that was before the gummies. All right, so I was in I wasn't like feeling it or anything, and I just was like, that's right. And my wife was like, no, that's totally moving. So I whipped out my phone and started recording, and I got the video of it somewhere. I was just like, what the fuck? And they say that construction like stirs them up, so I'm just curious to know if they've had any activity since they moved in. So far, none here. So George is gone. We used to call him George. Anytime some weird shit would start happening, we're just like, "Yeah, George, what's up, man? How you doing?"
I'm sure he appreciated that.
Yeah, that's what they said. If you have paranormal activity, just acknowledge them. They just want to be noticed. So that's what we did. And it was peaceful. Just sometimes
they don't want to be feared.
Weird shit would happen, and we just say, "Hey, George, how you doing?" I thought I caught some shit because we have up in the upstairs back bedroom. We put one that faces out behind our unit, and was watching the clips back one day, and it said motion, so I watched it, and where the tree's at, you just see like a light, almost look like a figure walking by. I was like, what the shit is that? It's like, did I just catch something unknowingly? And then I watched it back like 3 or 4 times, and if you watch the corner frame, you could see what looks like a headlight off to the side. I was like, debunked.
I mean, you never know.
It's clearly a headlight. I even saved it. I saved the clip. I was like, I'm about to show my wife this like paranormal activity right out behind our back door. I was like, some bitch, just a headlight. That was the funniest part of it, because I don't know if you probably didn't. Everyone around here did when Ghost Adventures went to Fort Delaware, and they captured a voice saying "Get out." My old manager at Walmart, when I worked at Walmart, he was part of a group that was associated with the Taps. They were like the Taps team in the region. That somehow they're tied up. But anyway, he left there and started another group. And he asked me if I wanted to join. I was like, yeah, but I'm telling you right now, if we go in somewhere and hear a voice that says, get out, I said, I'm full sprint to the door. Like,
You're getting out.
yeah, I'm out of there. Like, the spirit says, hey, get out. Like, that's all the sign I need to go. I was like, so, as long as you don't mind that, I'll join.
It's reasonable.
The coolest thing I ever captured though was like we went to this abandoned farmhouse, and I was on camera and I was watching back my footage, and the one guy who was doing the EVP session, he was talking about how to get upstairs. Like, is the staircase good? Like, can we go upstairs? And a voice comes through my camera that says, he'll kill me. I was like, what? That was my favorite clip I got. Other than that was the one where we were doing a spirit box session, and like the family wasn't a part of it. The family wasn't in the house, and clear as day, we all thought it was like an ad for something. Clear as day, it comes through and says, I see red. And we're like, okay, that's just like, there's like an ad because it spams through the frequencies. So we didn't think anything of it. And then later on, like, we were collecting the evidence afterward, because we did the interviews afterwards instead of before, so we weren't influenced by anything.
Yeah.
So like, if someone said, oh yeah, I heard this or seen this, and then we're like, oh yeah, we heard it and seen it too. No, we want to experience it first and then do our interviews. They told us that when the kid was young, they would use the Ouija board, and the spirit that they were talking to was red. And as soon as they said that, every single one of us just looked at each other like, what the
Like, oh, yeah, okay.
Because like, I think he was the guy who was asking the question, he was just one of the investigators' friends, so he wasn't like taking it serious or anything. He was just joking around the whole time. And he's like, what do you see right now? Like, where are you at? Like, are you in what room are you in? Can you describe it? What's around you? And that's when the I see red comes through, and we're like, wait a minute. That and the one guy, there was no cats around whatsoever. The family had a dog, but the dog wasn't there. There was no cats whatsoever around. They've never owned a cat. There wasn't any stray cats wandering around outside. And there was a distinctive meow at one point, and we're all just like, where'd that come from? And later on, when we were investigating, they said that they would always see a black cat sitting outside. Every time they used the Ouija board, they'd see a black cat hanging around. And we're like, okay, so we just validate two things that they've experienced, and we didn't know about beforehand. So
It's not too bad.
that was like the only investigation I went on that we got anything like that made you kind of raise your eyebrows. That was the night the Ravens beat the Broncos to go. Everybody thought the Broncos were going to win the year that they won the Super Bowl. Because I was like, you scheduled a fucking investigation during playoff season, knowing my team's in it. I was like, you know, he's an Eagles fan, but he didn't fucking care.
Wow. Well, yeah.
Back then, the Eagles weren't shit, so he didn't care. Me, I'm like, my team's got a chance. He goes, nah, they're facing the Broncos tonight. They ain't got no chance. It's like bitch bit. Matter of fact, I think when that whole EVP set or the Ghost Box session was going on, where we got the thing that says "I see red," I think that's what I was on the phone looking at scores. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I blocking traffic? My bad. And that's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote.
This thing won't come clean. Jesus Christ.
If I'm around during the week, I'll let you know.
Alright.
Tuesday or Wednesday.
I'll be here Wednesday night. My wife closes that night.
Alright. If I'm around, I'll let you know.
Roger that.
Alright, you have some good night there, sir.
Yeah, good night. Alrighty then. Then that was just Widow Old Me. Just the Widow Old Phoenix. Which one? Get this clean. I'm selling this sun gun up. I put it in my John Deere tractor. I'm putting in my old school John Deere, the 8960. Over this damn thing. I love these Steigers, but It's slow. It gets hung up. No, thank you. It takes forever to clean. No, thank you. Did I really get this? Yeah, I did. I also need to look for a better tractor to pull that mower with, because that little John Deere was struggling. I don't know what happened. It was working good in single player, and then I don't know if another mod messed with it or what, but it struggles. Yeah, I saw you on Big Bud. I like my big John Deere though. It was like total. I did a mod spotlight on it. I actually recorded it like a couple weeks ago, and I went like full nostalgia mode because I had a tractor, a die-cast tractor from when I was young. I had it up until I moved. I don't know what happened to it when I moved. It might even still be in a container or a tote in my dad's shed. But I had one, and I was like, I'm not quite sure if this is it or not. And then I looked at the years that they were made. I was like, oh, that's 100% the same die-cast tractor I had. So it was full-blown nostalgia, and it's definitely a good replacement for the Steiger. So I think it's what I'm going to go with. It's just so slow. Can you imagine driving this thing on a 16 times map? Good lord. Good lord. Sell it. She gone. Big tractors never went that fast. Yeah, I understand that it's actual realistic, but the other one is a little bit faster. It does like 20. Like I don't expect super fast, but I expect a little pep in the step, I guess. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, Jelly Bean? And that thing kept, like, it, I don't know why, like, it, when it made two sharp return pull in that grain cart, it was locking up. Why does that look like, am I seeing things? Why does that look like a, looks like a green, golden green beet? I'm not imagining things, am I? I don't need fast. I just need... I need a little bit more oomph. I'm not expecting it to do, like, drag racing speeds. Like, I don't expect it to be as fast as the JCB, but what is the big one I got over here? The big John Deere? Maybe not. Where is it? Must be over here. This one does 24. I'm expecting at least like at least 22. Just a little bit faster than what we had. What's the top speed on that other one? I'm curious. Let me just check their video. I'm pretty sure it would tell me. Rendered. It's Phoenix Inception. It's Phoenix watching a Phoenix video. 19 miles per hour. So it's a little bit faster. A couple miles per hour faster, and I'm okay with that. Like 19. Okay, I just want my nostalgic tractor. All right, leave me alone. It's 4 miles per hour faster because the top speed on that Steiger was 15, wasn't it? I don't know. What is there left to do? We get all that corn needs. No, none of that corn's ready. What's 35? That is lime as green. That's alfalfa. I don't think we need that because we just cut all this. How's our animal? I guess I could get some cows going. Do they have to get full puberty before they start spitting out milk? I can imagine, don't they? We ain't got any milk. Jeez. They went through that feed so quick. Holy hell. Wait, did I put the feed in there? Maybe I didn't. Hold on, let's check. Do I have a sorghum, right? Oh, we did put it in here. Okay, well, let's... Homeboy just left his truck in the field. Both trucks in this field. He was just like, screw it. My combine's back in my house. Big Bud does 20. Ooh, 1 mile per hour more. Do the modded cultivators from the Plains and Prairies pack, Do you have to have the DLC in to use it? I really wish they just, if you had it for one, everybody could use it. To require a whole server to buy it is beyond stupid in my opinion. As long as the server owner has it, it should be playable by everybody. Kind of like what Construction Simulator does. But I know, they gotta make their money somehow. Somebody modified the cultivator on one of them. I'm wondering if that would work. It's not in game, is it? I'm selecting everything but the freaking cultivator. No. I'm just gonna park this right next to this combine. Let's get his truck out of this field. He really put blue rims on this. Best PJs. Oh, I'm gonna get pulled over. He ain't got no tags on this. I'm good. Ow, that hurt. Okay. Oh, this thing's full of iron ore. See if we can dump that. I didn't know that still had stuff in it. How did I know this dump truck was going to screw me over? Go, you son of a... Okay, well, we're not emptying that anytime soon. Jesus Christ. I love how I told JT to figure out what game he wanted to play tomorrow night. Tonight, so I could download it. So it'd be ready to go, so I don't have to wait for him downloading. He just said okay and left. Frickin' JT, man. Frickin' JT. Really wish we could get a squad for Ready or Not. I wouldn't mind playing that again. I had a lot of fun playing that game. I get TikToks of it all the time. Maybe we should check what we got in here. Soybeans and corn. When's the best time to sell soybeans and corn? Corn? Are we in July? No, we're in June. So next month is the prime time to sell corn and soybeans. Same. So next month we're offloading all of that. Corn's the same. Yeah, so next month we dump in all of it. Sorghum is low. That is January's best time to sell it. Man, look at that. From July down to August, it goes from, what's this? Look at that huge gap. The low point is in January, 948. That's over less than half of peak. Yeah, we're selling it with peak. That's JT for you, Phoenix. Yeah. Yeah. 100% told him. I was like, because I was like, maybe he told me in Discord, and I checked Discord, there's nothing. So I was like, make sure you figure out what you want to play tonight so I can download it. So I don't have to do it tomorrow. He says okay and leaves. Wait, can you empty it that way too? That's so dope if you can. My dishwasher's done. I swear the little chime. This is the first time I've ever had a dishwasher that actually got used. Growing up, we had a dishwasher in our house, but my mother never used it. She uses a drying rack. So, like, by the time we moved out, it was so rusted that it didn't function anymore. I think she ran it one time. We moved in there in 1998, and I moved out in 2009. So in the 11 years that I lived there, right? Yeah. In the 11 years I lived there, she ran it one time. So I've never really lived anywhere that had a dishwasher that was actually used. This is the first time. So when I first heard the sound when it was done, it's like, what the hell is that? Now I feel like every time it goes off, it's like an achievement sound. You know how like games when you got an achievement had like a best I can describe is like Final Fantasy when you finish the fight. It's like doo, 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 doo. I get the same thing when the dishwasher's done. It's like doo, 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 doo. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I won that battle. It only holds 9,000 liters. No wonder it's running out so damn quickly. These things are going to be replaced so fast when... I don't know if he's still working on it. DR Modern was working on like the actual chicken house. Like what I know as a chicken house, the long chicken houses. He hasn't posted about it recently. But he said it was going to be part of Farmville and it's going to be like a standalone mod as well. I didn't realize it only held 9,000 liters, or else I wouldn't have waited to fill this thing up so full. Whoopsie. Well, 100%. Those things are going to get replaced if those ever come out. I did that. I 100% did that. I overcorrected and wound up in the ditch. What kind of hopper is that holds over 300k? It's the modded Wilson trailers that has the capacity options on them. I don't know who did it. So you have 20k, 40k, 80k, 100k, 200k, 500k, 1 million, 5 million, 10 million. I don't know who put those out. An unrealistic one is to answer your question. But I didn't want to have like 5 trucks to fill up Well, we're harvesting, so I just got one. Okay, definitely about to find that mod and save a lot of time. Yeah, that's what it was kind of like a must in the server. I know a lot of people frown on the unrealism of it, but the server's being hosted off an old PC that doesn't have the greatest of specs, so anything to save some crap from being loaded, so we only have to have one truck to do a whole field instead of like 5 at a time. That's great. Let me see if I can find it. Any new mods? Sound like a crack fiend. Any new mods? Is it this one? Or is it? It might be. Is it the spread? No. Wait, is that his? Box series, mode 5 options. I don't know if it's Whiskey Sierras or not. I think it is Whiskey Sierras. He's the only one that has a spread axle option. I'm pretty sure. Here you go. I'm pretty sure that is the trailer. I'm not 100% certain. He's the only one that I know of that has the spread axle option. So it has to be his, because this is definitely the spread axle, and I'm pretty sure it says that in here too, doesn't it? Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that's his. Oh, we're still emptying. Jesse said something. Do you enjoy the logging on 25? It's all right. I'm not a huge logging guy, but it's like no different than 22 in my opinion. Then again, I'm not like a big time logger. I've never had been. I mean, we did some logging streams back in 17 or 19, but we never took it seriously. We just cut down trees and hauled them just for a change of pace for a little bit. I'm gonna get rid of this thing too. It kind of makes no sense on my farm, my green farm. But yeah, so it's no different than 22 in my opinion. Get the truck in the ditch and pull the truck out of the ditch. What? I just did that. Because I overcorrected and drove into the ditch. Yeah, wackadoodle, you almost hit me. Should probably have my hazards on right. I love how it's quieter, like we're actually inside a tractor, but there's no cab. Yeah, it almost hit me. I'm used to it. The way I'm treated around here. I guess I should visit Tony's place, see what he's using. So I go yoinking mods. I don't yoink anything he's using. What's he doing in here? It's a washer. Epic beard, sir. Epic beard. But say he's not about to park that in there. No damn way. Got this big old shop just for a roller. That's the most me thing I've ever seen. Oh, do we have silage over here? Like ready to go silage? We do, but not a ton. And we need to mix that into total mixed rations. Can we do that here? Or do we have something to make total mixed rations? Construction. Constructables. Container would be under tools. Maybe not. Do I not have a mixer of any sort? I need more FS buddies. Not many people where I'm from have PCs. Oh yeah, that happens. We had a pretty big group at one point in time where we were filling up servers, and then a bunch of people went off and did their own thing, and now it's just like 3 of us that play together. A couple of them just quit. Do we really not have a total or mixed ration or mixers? Maybe it's under silos. Maybe I thought those mixed it. Huh. Okay. We don't have like an actual mixer, do we? Like a feed truck that I put in or something? I don't know why I would take that out. Also took it out to replace it, and I didn't put the replacement in, which very well could be the case as well. No. Okay, so we gotta look for that. Let me get my handy dandy list out. Tony, is there anything you want added in, sir? Alright, so we need a total mixer ration mixer. I need my John Deere 8960. Put in. Take out. Massey. Steiger. I think I want to swap the horse or the animal trailers and take this one out and put that other one just released in. Cattle trailer. Cattle trailer. I'm gonna have. Are you sure? There's not like any placeable or anything. Tony's like, just stop changing the mods, man. Who we're kidding? That's PJ's. See, if I take 3 out, put 3 in, like he's still gonna complain that I changed the mod pack. But at least, like, I can be like, hey, I took out the same amount that I put in, so I didn't technically add any. The cab over the link, that cab over on the link you comment, do you know who made that one? I'm pretty sure it's his. Yeah, that's his. I don't think he's put it out for 25 yet. It's probably a work in progress for 25 because he has released it in 22. Yeah, it's his. It's his from 22. He's probably converted it over and hasn't finished it yet, or it might be like a Patreon thing. Let's see. Oh, maybe he hasn't. But it is his. It's his. This is a tractor I'm putting in to replace my Steiger. I love this thing. So good. So good. And then... do I not have... under solos... Solo! No, I just don't have it in. So 100% just took out what we had. And didn't bother... well, this is under factories. Hold on. Which very well could be the case. I could have just been like, oh, yeah, right here, isn't it? No. That's a fermenter. Right here. Something tells me it's in the server. Okay. And then for cattle trailer, I was thinking about this one. I like it a lot more than the one we have in. So I was thinking about doing that. This is the one we have in right now. She's a little busted. This thing, though, yeah, let's just... yes. And is there any trucks I haven't done? I really like this thing. Oh, such a good farm truck. This is a contender to be put in. This old Ford. It's really nice. I'm pretty sure that this one's huge compared to the ones we use. And it's a crew cab. The hell? Stocks hubcaps. Oh, on the back. Okay. Okay, tires change a little bit. I'm not a huge fan of this. The wheels on this. I think we're gonna pass on that one. Do 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 do. Is this worth anything? No, I don't like the way that looks. Did someone just take the Lizard W900 and put a Kenworth logo on that? Is that what I'm seeing here? Why does this look so odd? The sleeper on it. Am I seeing things? That could be. This thing's pretty cool. Right here. This is what I was talking about. I was thinking about putting this in. What is this considered? Cultivator, right? Cultivator. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I was thinking about putting one of those in. I mean, that was bigger than that one. Isn't it part of the Plains and Prairies pack that someone just modified, I think? Oh, no, it's not. See, I wish we could use this stuff. I really wish that it was just one person had to have it and everybody had access to it, but it's not that way, unfortunately. Anyway, it is after midnight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to call it a night. If you guys did like the stream, do me a huge favor. Leave a like down below. It does help me out so very much. I do appreciate it so very much. If you guys do want to notify whenever I do go live or upload a video, click that notification button. If you guys would be... Special shout out to our top fans at number 1, Mr. Tony Werner. Number 2 is Jesse. And number 3, Mr. JT Bethards Gaming. But anyway, thank you guys so very much for your continued support. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Either going to be, I don't know who's streaming tomorrow night, JT or myself. If I stream, it's going to be an earlier stream, end earlier. If JT streams, I'll be in JT's stream. for a short time, probably. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow night, possibly. Bye.